Hello everybody, SoCalThero here, welcome you back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. In today's episode, I was taking a look at working on the Cadillac CTS-V. It uses just a regular V8 supercharged engine, which I started to tear out because you guys know I like to have the cars ready to just start putting together this so the episodes aren't too long for you guys. But I know everybody wants to see the Koenigsegg because, I mean, it is the most expensive car I've ever had in this game. And it uses actually the same motor as the I don't know why I want to say Escalade. I guess because it's a Cadillac. But it uses the same V8 supercharged motor from the original game. So it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but it's going to be the most expensive thing that I've ever put together in this game. So we're going to go ahead and get started on assembling it. There's a lot of weird parts in weird places, and yeah, and there's definitely like a lot of extra parts of like certain things. So it's gonna be a little tricky here. Like for instance, I already know I didn't buy another air filter to go with this thing. And then as you can see, there's no air filter box or anything, so they're just kind of hanging there. I'm hoping the end product, it doesn't look like the guy just kind of, I don't know, like just kind of put stuff wherever just to say that the car has the parts from the original game. But we'll see. Oh, nope, not that one. I went through and, I mean, I've redone so many V8s in this game that I kind of have the parts memorized, so I'm going through right now with the basic stuff that I do remember and putting it together. Radiator A, there's no performance things of those, so I'm not too worried about that. And it looks like it needs two, so it's a good thing I had a spare. And that's everything that I can put as far as the engine goes for now. So we're gonna go ahead and raise this thing up. I haven't put the body together or the interior because one, I want to see what it looks like as far as the original goes. Again, I'm probably gonna do all original stuff on this thing just because, I mean, let's be honest, it's a Koenigsegg. I mean, you can't go wrong with these things. They're pretty freaking fast as it is, and they're really expensive, so there's just no need for it. Where's large intercooler? I thought it would help if I knew my alphabets. Jesus. Alright, large, I don't see large intercooler. I see medium. There it is. It was right there. What an idiot. Okay. Oh, we got that now. And I tried to buy, like I said, all the parts in advance, but some of them, like that one there, for example, I already had. I had a better one, and then, of course, there's some like that where I already had it. I'm thinking on the Cadillac that I'm probably not going to put the performance parts on it. Just because, I mean, it is a CTS-V, so don't get me wrong, it's the performance version of the Cadillac CTS. Can I get moved down here? Okay, there we go. But it basically is using the same motor that's in this thing. And, I mean, we've restored so many of these. We know what the factory power is on it, and we know how much it's gonna make and how quick it is and whatnot. I just wanted to, and I was gonna do the same thing for this car too, but this car is already so expensive. I'm just curious to see how expensive it gets once I get everything put on it. And if I do aftermarket parts like the way I'm going right now, that should jack the value up even more. I'm really curious to see how much this car would turn around and sell for as a flip. If you guys ever notice one day that I just like have an abundance of money up here in the corner, it's probably because I found another one of these at the junkyard and I decided to make it my flip car. We have no rear axle knuckle housing Ds. Okay. Go ahead and get those. Now, I will say in advance, I have not bought all the suspension stuff in advance, so there's going to be stuff like you see right now where I don't have it. And I didn't want to go rob it off the Cadillac because then I'd have Cadillac parts in my inventory. And my inventory, There's a new thing now, they're like a little warning message in the game that if you have too many parts in your inventory, it'll actually like come up with a warning to let you know you do, and that your game might suffer stability and longer wait times for inventory to load up. So that was kind of cool to see, but it definitely proved my theory that the reason that my game is slow sometimes when I look at my inventory is because I just have too much shit. I just pre-buy too many parts that I use all the time in too much bulk. Can't be Costco shopping this stuff. And then for the wheels and tires, I just went ahead and stayed with what it had. I think it's using whatever, like, it came with the original game, so I'm assuming they wanted black rims, so they went with this. And this was before you had the option to paint wheels. But I decided to just keep it like that. Obviously, it's using some big-ass slicks. I think the width on those tires was 335. That's a freaking wide tire. There you go. Oh, and of course I put it in the back, assuming that's where it's supposed to go. So that's the reason why they're back here. I always assume that just because rear quarter panels tend to be a lot wider than front quarter panels, or they're just about the same. Oh yeah, rear wheel hub B. We won't buy those in bulk, we'll just buy one. Just to get us through this build. And I just noticed this after I finished the Cayman build, and I'm sure you guys will say something in the comments. Obviously, as I record this, that recording hasn't gone out yet to you guys to watch, but maybe you didn't notice, who knows. But if you didn't notice, the car comes with no exhaust system. It's very strange. I have no idea why the guy went with that. Maybe he just couldn't find something that fit properly on the car. But I was thinking, like, I was kind of thinking about stuff for this car, and I think this car doesn't have an exhaust system either, to be honest. I didn't see one anyways, but I was looking at it going, you know, I never put any aftermarket exhaust parts on that car. And then sure enough, I'm assuming that's the reason why he never did it. I know on, I think it's that Porsche right there is the DLC from the DLC pack, so it's like something you can actually get from the creators of the game. And they have that car made specifically to have parts fitted. But I'm sure that car is going to have an exhaust system to it, but some of these other ones, these modded ones, I'm not too sure now. Go ahead and get the wheel hub in place. I still have an abundance of these, so I don't need to buy any. And who knows, we might try to phase some of these out, where we have none and only buy smaller bulk. Oh, I totally forgot to buy something for the radiators. Ah, well, there goes our star pattern. It's because of the camera angle. Gotta love it. Alright, let's get this on. Looks like we're gonna luck out with the suspension system on here and have most of everything for the front, and then only that little bit in the back that I had to buy. Whoops. Didn't have to be that specific one, just misclick there. There wasn't anything special about that outer tie rod. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta do, side note, for IRL, I need to actually do outer tie rods on my Evo. They're starting to get worn out pretty good. Last time I took it to my buddy's shop, he was telling me that I might want to think about doing some outer tie rod replacements, which is not a big deal. I think outer tie rods go for like 15 bucks, but I don't like to put them on because once you do it, well, maybe not with the outer tie rod, but I know for sure with the inner tie rod, if you start messing with it and you replace it, if you don't get it right, it knocks your car out of alignment and you got to get another alignment on your car. So I'm not sure if it's the same can be said with an outer tie rod, but it might be. But either way, I need to get that done on my car. I could have sworn I saw some, yeah, see, I thought I saw that. And I only have one, and it's probably left over from some other build that I had. So that's fine though. I can easily go in here and buy it. It's not the dual ones. There's only 2 types of radiators in this game for the housing. There's B and A, and one uses 2 fans, the other uses 1, and the shape and picture of them makes it kind of obvious, so that was easy. Go ahead and get these pistons in. I think I bought an extra, I don't remember what I bought an extra of. It might have been an ignition coil or it might have been a piston. I think it was an ignition coil. I accidentally bought 9 instead of 8 because, you know, this is a V9 motor. It's unique, it's new. Nobody ever has made one, so we're going to start now, I guess. Alright, we got a few engine heads we don't really need. We'll use those for vehicle repairs. Or maybe even on the CTSV. I mean, the CTSV might be where we offload a lot of like extra parts that are not performance parts. And I don't think that was a performance part that I just threw on there. Nope, it wasn't. The way you can tell is it's not as shiny as the others. So this car's got an exhaust manifold, but I don't know if it... I don't see anything like trying to outline an exhaust to put on it. So I don't think this car has an exhaust either, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks, but I mean... If you're going for the visual appeal of the car and you put an exhaust system... No, there we go again. You put an exhaust system on it where it sticks out and doesn't make sense, I guess I would be okay with that. Kind of just doesn't feel normal, though, not putting an exhaust system on a car. Now we're going to start getting to the point here, like the covers and whatnot, where I don't have... I didn't pre-buy the parts, so it may or may not have been restored when I was repairing them. Or it might have failed, I don't know. But we'll see right now here. Even though it's the standard game V8 too, if I have higher quality parts like you just saw there from the supply crates, which I don't know how you get those, or the barn maps for that matter. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments, because I have no idea how to get barnyard finds anymore. I don't know if I have to do more like service calls or more of the... They call them story missions, but it's kind of just really the same like person coming in and like different people coming in to get different cars fixed. It looks like it never ends. I don't think it's an actual story. Why are belts not a thing? Huh, strange. Intake manifold. I already checked that too. There wasn't an intake manifold for a supercharged version. And there's no upgraded supercharger. That's kind of like... It's a little disappointing, I'm gonna be honest. Like, not seeing an upgraded supercharger, it's like, come on, there's upgraded turbos, and everybody that I know that has a supercharged vehicle upgrades it. It's very... Oh, you know why? Because it's a supercharger. That's why it doesn't need the belts yet, because I gotta put the supercharger on. Now it should. And I don't think I bought the belts. Nope, I didn't. God damn it. I bought the wrong belts too, but that's alright. The belts won't matter because the other car over there, the Cadillac, uses the same belts. Oh, you know what though? It uses the supercharged ones. Crap, because it's supercharged too. Well, that sucks. Oh well, I'll probably get another one sometime soon where I need it. I'll need those belts. I work on a lot of V8, so it makes sense. Do that. Put the fuel rails in. I feel like I'm missing another belt. I don't know why. Oh well. And those are the things that I have extras of. And truth be told, I think this car had some on it already, like some after, like the performance ones there. I don't know, like they were red, but it's hard to tell because the car is just all rusted out and beat to shit sitting in the junkyard. So kind of hard to tell, but from what I saw, it looked like they were performance ones that originally came on this car, which is pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense. It's a Koenigsegg. It's probably the one from the Need for Speed movie that they wrecked out. That's why it's all trashed. And let's put the throttle on it. Yeah, I think that's going to be everything for the upper part of the motor. So we got to get underneath it and secure those pistons and put the oil pan on. Just like any other V8 that we work on. We're all very familiar with this stuff. There we go. And then we got all the rod caps on. And of course I don't have the oil pan. We were doing so good too. I almost had all the parts for this thing. Oil pan V8. There you are. Too bad it doesn't use like the Sonda motor. But it makes sense. They want this to be available to anybody, not just people that have a certain DLC. And I think that is everything. It looks like it anyways. Let's go ahead and put some oil in it. And unlike the Cayman, I can actually find the oil cap a lot quicker. That was sad. It took so long to find it, and it was sitting right there on that stupid tube that I had. Alright, I think motor-wise we're done. Let's just double-check our work here. Everything seems to be fulfilled. There's a better oil filter on there than normal. Yep, okay. So we are on to the rest of the car. It looks like it uses seat 11 leather D. And the steering wheel is not a thing. Why is that not a thing? I don't know why that's not a thing. Okay, well, at least you guys will see here. I haven't bought an interior on camera in a while. Leather D. Oh, yeah, the typical black race seats. That makes sense. Oh, I see what steering wheel it's trying to use. It's trying to use... I think it's an M3 steering wheel is what it's called. Yeah, M3. Which... I could use this... the Pagani. But it says Pagani on it. That would just be weird. We'll just use the M3. Maybe one day they'll come out with a DLC for Koenigsegg, and then I'll just throw that on there instead. Okay. So, interior of the car is done. It looks really good, actually. The seats look like they sit pretty well. Yeah, you can sit in the car. Let's try starting it up. There's that supercharged V8 we all know and love, and it's just like the Porsche. The motor is sitting behind us, and it sounds like it's behind us. That's cool. Oh, that's really cool to see. Koenigsegg 1, and then the number 1 limited edition. I don't know if this is supposed to be car number 1 or what, but that's pretty cool to see. We're gonna go ahead and start putting the car itself together. I don't know what all came on this thing when I got it. I want to say it was stripped down to like nothing. Like I maybe got one part on it and that was it, and it was probably trashed. Yeah, this is not looking good. Yep, nothing. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and start buying some parts here. You see the Cayman's still up there. Let's go ahead and get the one. Need an engine cover. We just, you know what? We just pretty much need everything, so might as well just go through here and buy it all. And if I have something, I mean, oh well. It's a car I will probably flip one day if I ever get the money for it again. So I didn't throw this on, throw this hood on, but we gotta open this hood because there's an engine cover in here, and I gotta see how this looks. Oh, I did have an engine cover. See? Oh well, got an extra one now. Oh, that looks so cool. That is so cool looking. And this is probably why we don't have an exhaust, because the rear bumper has one built in, so that makes sense. Get the glass on, that. Trunk. Oh, this thing looks so cool. I love this thing in the Need for Speed movie. Never heard of this car until I saw that movie too, just to be honest, and that's probably pretty sad for a car guy not to know, but yeah, as soon as I saw this thing in the movie, I was like, oh my god, that car looks amazing. And I think that's everything. We're missing something. Front license plate, rear license plate, and the tail lights. So put the tail lights on, and we will buy some SoCal Thero plates. Buy 2, and we'll just simply name it 1 because it's a Koenigsegg 1. And a Koenigsegg will not fit on the license plate. That's just too long of a word. And also, I don't know how to spell Koenigsegg off the top of my head, so there's just no way. Let's see here. Everything's showing 100% now. Let's go ahead and get this car painted. Move cart to the paint shop. And I'm curious to see what you can do with this thing paint-wise, because the picture that you see of the car... Oh, wow, that's cool. The picture you see of the car is, like, it in white, and you can't do shit. Damn. Okay, well, can I do white? Let's do white. Oh, white looks so good on this car. Black looks pretty good on this car, too. That's not doing anything because this ain't up there. Red looks pretty good, but it gets rid of the lines. That's the only thing I don't like about that. I'm gonna take a look here and see. I see that red gets rid of those red accent lines, so I don't want to do that. Blue looks pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, the factory green too looks pretty good too. What is that? Yellow. Man, that thing does look pretty good. Let's change some camera angles here and see. You know what? Truth be told though, I think we're gonna have to just go with the white car because the red looks even more accented on a white car, and yeah, we're gonna have to do that. I think we'll even go with, oh, what the hell? What was that? Chrome? Holy shit, do chrome. Yeah, not doing that. We'll just do a pearl. Or what one was it that looked really, really shiny? Was it pearl? Or maybe it was chameleon? Maybe chameleon was what we went with. I saw one that looked really reflective. After I saw that chrome though, it kind of broke my eyesight on knowing which one is which. I think it's the pearl. We'll just go with that. Oh, with those black wheels with the white and the little white accents or black accenting and carbon fiber everywhere. This car looks good. We're gonna go stick it on the dyno. We already know probably what this thing's gonna make horsepower wise, but might as well do it. And I will take it to the track too, just so we can see how it does. But we kind of already know what it's gonna do. Jeez, yep, 1300 horsepower, 1340, 75% gain, almost 76% gain in horsepower there. Jeez. There is something I want to do for the tuning though. Let's see, where is, it's been a long time since I tuned. Yeah, it's only got 5 gears. I'm doing 6. We're going to do a 6th gear in this thing. I'm going to sit inside it. I want to see what, oh, that's cool. The door opens up just like the real thing. That is so neat. I thought the other side opened up too. That was kind of strange looking. Some sort of label on the door there. It's probably just a caution about how it opens. Man, this thing looks good in here. Alright, let's go ahead and drive the car, and we'll take it to the speed track. Not even going to attempt to take it on that racetrack course, because that B6 Porsche Cayman was just a nightmare to drive. This thing is already, I know, a nightmare to drive, because it's a V8, and it's going to break loose just like that, but probably even easier. So we'll have to be careful on this run, too, but we'll see. Let's see how it does. Oh man, listen to those gear shifts. Oh, that needs a tune. Oh, it's got so much more. It's got so much more. Okay. Normally I don't do this, but it's been such a long time since I tuned. I don't think I put anything into the 6th gear. I think I just was like, yeah, there's a 6th gear, but don't do anything with it. It just like a cruise gear. We're definitely going to retune the car a bit. I wish you could do it at the track there, but yeah, this thing definitely has a lot of potential in it. It was just like, just going through gears like nothing. Before I knew it, it was in the 5th, and I was like, oh yeah, this thing definitely has a lot more that it could do. Oh, you know what? We didn't even look at the price, too. The flip price after I got done with it. So I bought this thing for... Where did it go? It's probably in the dyno shop again. Oh yeah, there it is. I bought this thing for $700,000. I was pissing my pants when I didn't see it, if you're wondering. So it was like $700,000. At this point, after being completely restored, holy shit. Is that 4 million? Am I... Let's see, comma. Yeah. $4 million to after this thing's restored. You have got to be kidding me. Holy shit. It's got... It's $4.6 million. That is insane. Wait, what the hell? Swap on? Oh, you can do engine swaps now. Oh, we might have to do an engine swap in this thing. I don't want the episode to go that long, though. Oh, I might have to pull the motor out. Oh, man, I don't want to do it, but I might have to do it. You could put a V12 in this thing? Twin turbo? Oh, man, no, that has to be done. We're going to build it. We'll take this motor and we'll put it in the Cadillac. That's going to have to be a thing. Let's see, where is... Oh man, where is V12? I saw W12 was on there too, but I think V12 is more generic. W12 I think is like a Bentley or something. V12 twin turbo. Oh, it's... Yeah, it's the Pagani engine. Okay, well, we're building it. Holy shit. Yep, we're building it. It's gonna have to happen. Oh, guys, this is probably going to turn into a 2-part episode if it's really going to go this long. Well, truth be told, to put that motor together it actually didn't take too long, so maybe I could squeeze it into one episode here. It might be a longer episode, so I do apologize if it is a long episode and it's kind of drawn out for you guys here, but I had no idea that you could start swapping motors, and on top of it, to see that you could throw this big-ass motor in there is really cool. Let's see here. Looking for the V12. At least I thought I was. I see a W12. Wait, what motor? Oh, there it is. I just saw it. Just saw the V12. There it is. We're gonna need that. Well, I do apologize for anybody that's a fan of the Cadillac, the CTS-V. That episode might be a little short because the car's gonna already have a motor built for it, and then we're just gonna be slamming it in there. This one won't be too bad though. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to buy all the parts, but for a V12. But the thing is, oh, there we go. That one, I mean, at least we'll have the motor done, and then we'll still have to do the suspension and everything. Let's see here. It probably uses a V8 power steering pump. There's some stuff I know I'm not gonna have to change out. I'm not too worried about. There, let's just go ahead and run with that and see what we come up with here. I know we're gonna need some stuff. Power steering pump, V12, alternator. Let's go to the performance parts real quick here before we keep running with it. Because that's stuff that might be a thing. So we need 12 of these. Power steering pump, V12 is not... Oh, V8, there we go. And then we need the pistons. V12B, we're going to need that. So this car is going to cost me a lot of money. And it's not because... it's not because it's just a expensive car. It's for the fact that I'm going to build 2 motors out of it, per se. We'll probably need 12 of those. It's been a while since I had to build the Pagani engine, so I'm probably going to be a little rusty on some of this stuff that I need. So I do apologize in advance. Engine head, probably need that. Head A, V12B. Engine head B, V12B. V12. Oh, shit. There's an A and a B. And that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to keep forking into it. I didn't buy the alternator like I originally planned to. I didn't buy the power steering pump. Jeez. You just get sidetracked as soon as you get in here. Power steering pump V12. I don't see one. Okay, I guess I don't need it. Well, not that I don't need it. It's just, I guess they don't have one. So let's go ahead and put the alternator on, and we'll put the V12 that we already bought in. And we'll put the fuel filter on. And I need to get the or crankshaft of V12. They have crankshafts in here? I don't think they do. No, but they do have camshafts. Just buy a few for now. I don't know if that's the right one or not. I am really spending money I shouldn't be on guessing parts. Crankshaft V12. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. This thing is gonna be insane when we're done with it. I'm so glad that that 6th gear crapped out on us because I didn't tune it properly. Now I'm gonna really have to put some oomph into it because this thing is gonna be freaking quick. I guess to save money, I could have taken some parts off that are like generic across, like the gear, like the flywheel and everything, but it's just easier to have an extra motor for the Cadillac. Like stuff like that, I could just, it's fine. Well, if you wanted to see a performance Cadillac CTS-V, you're gonna get to now, cause yeah, that engine is just gonna go straight into that one. So let's see, engine head B, V12 is I think what I meant to buy, or oh damn it, it was V12B. Well, that was a waste of 4,000. Well, I probably got a discount on it, but still, that was a waste of money. Not just a little bit. At least we don't have to worry about the other parts, like as far as performance goes, and then even putting them together. I mean, to get this thing up and going, I'm just gonna have to need to take apart the gearbox, and then I think the exhaust is something else I'll have to take apart. But after I take those off, then the engine should pretty much come out of it. Oh, why am I clicking on stuff that is the same on both sides yet I don't have it? Whoops, I keep doing that. I should just sell that one. Especially now that I have the I have the engine and everything for the other car. So I do apologize in advance for the CTSV because it's going to go really quickly. That is so cool you could do engine swaps in this game now too. And it's probably, truth be told, it's probably been a thing for a while and I just had no idea. I wasn't paying attention probably, and I finally just caught it one day, and it is really cool to see. Nothing there. I forgot what I need. I know I need camshafts, right? And the turbo, that's right. Alright, I need 2 V12B camshafts. I think I bought some already, which are the the wrong ones. I shouldn't say bad, but the wrong one. I need this fuel rail. Camshaft, V12B. I see V6B. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I need 2 of those, and then I need the turbos as well. There we go. I think I need 2. Yeah, it's twin turbo. That's right. As soon as I saw twin turbo, I was like, "Oh, that's it. It's got to be a twin turbo motor." This might not even be the actual motor in this car, but I don't give a shit. It's a car that is very fitting of it. So many freaking spark plugs. Oh, that's only one side. I need to buy another 12. Like I said, it's been a while. I totally forgot. Coil pack. Cam gear I should have. Don't think I have those. No. Throttle. I don't have that. I don't have that. Oh, I do have this though. And then on to the other side, I do have this. You have that. Okay. I guess I could start doing this. I'm lucky it uses the... Yeah, I figured it didn't use it. It's, like I said, it's been a while. We need the throttle for a V12. There we go. Oh, I need those spark plugs again. I need another 12. Jeez, this thing is gonna eat some spark plugs. And this thing is definitely eating my funds. My God. It's not just from me buying wrong parts either. I mean, theoretically, it's because I'm building 2 motors for this thing. I think this takes 5 on each side. I could be wrong on that. I'm not totally positive on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, cool. Got that right. Here we go. Put the throttle on. And I don't have that still. You have this. Still got to get underneath it and do the bottom end on this motor too. Oh, this is going to be so cool to be able to just swap this motor out with a even better motor than what it came with. I'm definitely going to have to do some tuning. I might even have to go up in gears. 6 gears might not be enough for this thing. I have to go to like a 10 gear box if it allows it. I don't know. I've never added that many gears before. I've only added the 1 extra gear. Okay, we got coil packs and we need a timing chain. And we're probably gonna need that. I don't know which one it needs, so we're not gonna do that. Oh, I do need that. The timing chain B12. Where you at? There you are. I'll put the intake manifold on there. And we need all the timing covers, the timing gear. Oh man, we got a lot we gotta buy. Alright, so we need timing gear. Where are you at? See sprocket. I don't see a gear. Maybe it wasn't. There it is. Timing gear. And we need timing covers. We need a V12 timing cover C. I think this thing comes with 3 C or front B. Oh, what the hell does it use? I'm drawing a blank now. It comes in like sections, I know. So it's timing cover A V12. There we go. Timing cover B V12. There it is. And timing cover B V12. Oh, I did. Oh, damn it. I did B. Well, hopefully that's it. Oh, there we go. Jeff Faviano just posted a new video as I'm recording this. That was nice of the thing to let me know. And it won't go away. That's cool. Get rid of that. Alright, there we go. Timing cover C V12. So that was a nice little blooper there. Have a random Windows pop-up come up to let me know, which I will have to go watch later on his iRacing Radioactive series videos. Put the pulley on. Let's get these idle rollers on as well. Don't have a water pump, I know. I need another timing cover B V12B, so I got lucky and I bought the right one the first time. I just need 2. Water pump V12, and let's give that a shot. There we go, and we will get that on. This thing needs a couple water pump pulleys because it's such a big motor. Yep, it needs the serpentine belt. Wow, extreme zoom. Did not mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Oh, we still need the head covers and the coil packs. I don't know if those are things in here. Let's see. Coil pack. No, that's an intake manifold. Fuel rail, I'll need that too, and don't know which one yet. Coil pack, V12B. Yep, we'll get 2 of those. Oh, I don't think it was a B, though. Shit. Damn it. More money down the drain. Let's see. Serpentine belt. Might as well get those while I'm here. For V12. Serpentine belt B, V12. Serpentine belt A, V12. Where are you? There you are. I'll need these, the intercooler covers, because I remember those. Let's see, intake manifold, I already bought that. Engine head cover C, V12A, I think that's one. Head cover A, head cover B, V12. B is another one. I think it takes 3, I don't know. I'm kind of just buying stuff at this point and wasting money. Engine head covers. Trying to look for something that says Pagani on it, but I don't see it. I don't see it. It must have just been head covers. I don't know. I don't see anything that says V12 or Pagani next to it. And again, I'm looking more for Pagani than the V12. The W12? Oh, we'll worry about that later. Get these coil packs. I keep forgetting to grab those. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere. Coils cover, coil pack, V12B. There we go. Put these puppies on. Oh, I already... Oh, idiot. I just bought the freaking aftermarket ones. Well, some more useless parts that I don't need. And I only got one of the engine head covers. Jeez. At least that one's done. Engine head cover, or head cover A, V12B. So much money down the drain. We'll grab another one of those. Hopefully I work on another V12 in the near future. If not, maybe I'll just build another V12 engine and throw it in this thing. Oh, intercooler set. There we go. At least I had something, right? And, yep, there's the one cover, and there's the other cover, and I want to... Oh, yeah, I got to do the belts, too. Get this belt. Tensioner on there. Oh, that was it? Just the one belt? Okay, well that was easy. Now we gotta turn the motor just so we can get underneath it. On the bottom end here. Whoops. Don't need notes, I need to mount. There we go. Should have all these parts, and I bought extra rod caps just because a V12 will suck down your inventory real quick. Which I guess I probably shouldn't have. I mean, saying I have too much inventory. Need to focus on not buying the wrong parts so many times. And that notepad thing, I mean, it's there for a reason, but I don't know. I find it easier to flip through the tablet when you get to something and then just going and buying it. I don't know. Maybe if my PC was slower and it took a lot longer to open the tablet like it used to, then maybe I'd be a little more inclined to use the notepad and just jot down what I need, but when it takes a few seconds, I could wait the extra few seconds instead of typing out what I need for the engine here. Although I guess if you want to be more of like a simulator type, like more towards simulator, you could always just always use the notepad. Just act like you don't have a tablet. Oil pan V12. And I'm gonna say that's it. Yep. Okay. Well, we gotta get the car out of the dyno now, and we gotta pull the motor. And we gotta put the new motor in. And we also gotta buy another gearbox, because we have a gearbox now for the Cadillac. Well, we're gonna leave that open because we are gonna just throw it right back in there again. Oh, might as well take the hood off. And we might as well take the engine cover off. And let's go ahead and lift this up again. And we'll move the engine puller here to where it needs to go. Alright, let's see here. We're going to have to get rid of the gearbox, which means we got to get rid of the starter. And we're probably going to have to get rid of the drive axles. Oh, nope. Okay, it was cool with those. So it's just the starter and the gearbox, and this thing should come out now. Let's see. Pull out. Drain oil. Oh, that's right. I got to drain the oil. I forgot I actually did that. Well, this will probably be a first for you guys. I don't think you guys have ever seen me have to drain the oil before on a car, because usually I get them from the junkyard and they have no oil. So that's pretty neat. I actually have to do that. Let's go ahead and pull our new motor off, since it's just sitting here sideways on the engine stand. I'll turn it around again so the engine stand's ready for the next motor that we build. And now we should be able to pull it out. Yep, there we go. And let's go ahead and put our new V12 in there. Cool. Although, the condition... What's wrong with the condition of it? Oh, because it doesn't have the starter and... Oh, maybe that's why. We'll see. Missing a few parts. And... Oh yeah, gearbox V12B is what I need. I didn't want to buy that ahead of time just because gearboxes are not cheap. Gearbox V12B, there it is. Lucky for us, we could just put it in up here. And we'll put the starter in, which we have a few of. And I think that should be it. Yep, we just got to put all the body panels on. Oh, we got to put the oil in too, duh. Oh, we got to change to that. Put oil in this one now. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be neat. We're going to have the engine ready to go for the CTS. And then I'm going to have even more extra parts because I'm sure I could salvage some of the engine parts off of that. Alright, let's go ahead and assemble this again. Put the cover on. Put that on. I have to close the hood so we can put the tail lights on. Oh yeah, I gotta put the plate on again. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I mean, this episode will go a little bit longer than the normal ones here. Our stats, yep. So everything's good on it now. Oh my god, look at it. It bumped it up another $200,000. Just putting this motor in there instead. Wow, look at that. Now it's worth $4.8 million. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Let's go to normal mode so we can tune it. Oh, it already bumped itself up to 7 gears. Okay, well, we'll just leave that. Let's go ahead and dyno it again with the new motor in it. This will be pretty cool. Let's see how it does with the new motor in it. So factory power wise, 782. See what we get here now. Wow, 1,384. I think that's... Isn't that what the V8 made? I swear that's what the V8 made. I'll have to go back when I'm editing to see if it is. But man, that thing definitely made some power. Let's hear it start up. Hear that nice V12 in the back. Alright, now we're gonna go take it to the speed track and see how it does. Yeah, that's crazy. I know I'm gonna keep doing this, and I do apologize, but I'm sorry that the episode is a little bit longer because we were able to switch the engine and do a motor swap in it, which is really cool to do. Oh, there's NOS. Alright, here we go. Oh man, it was trying to get away from me. Still trying to get away from me. Alright, I think it's gonna grip now. Oh, it might need another gear. Oh man, it wants to fly. No, it's tapping out. Okay, we're good with 7 gears. Jeez, 365 kilometers an hour. My god, this thing is fast. And it is worth a lot of money. That is by far the most expensive car I have ever bought and that I have ever restored. If I find another one of these things in the junkyard, I am definitely going to try to swoop it up as long as I have the money to do so, because if I flip that thing, it will bring in a ton of money and I will not have to worry about flipping cars for a while. I'll just have to be buying for the collection. Oh, and they put it back in the dyno garage. But anyways, guys, now this is the conclusion of this episode. I do apologize again for the length. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this episode or any other episode, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'd greatly appreciate it, as it helps me out, as well as it keeps you informed on the latest and greatest content that I release. If you're not new to my channel and you enjoyed this episode but you'd rather not leave a comment, just simply hit that like button down below as another way to let me know that you'd like to continue seeing Car Mechanics Sim 2018. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you on another episode of Car Mechanics Simulator in the near future. Take care.